Hey guys, welcome back to Sabers Forever. I'm John, and today we're going to be going over a Starfall Sabers mystery saber. It's not only incredibly loud, but it's also very compact and easy to use. And yes, I am in a new studio space. We had a little bit of a problem in the other one where it started leaking, so now emergency move. So I've been spackling and doing all kinds of stuff, but just figured I'd get those questions out of the way. Maybe you heard that, maybe you didn't, because this saber is super loud. But without further ado, why don't we just jump right in and I'll show you exactly what's going on. Alright, so this is a Starfall Sabers mystery saber with a heavy influence on the dark side, or Empire. Nick just does a fabulous job with these, and I do specify in every video, I'm like, this is my new favorite one. Well, guess what? I might not even have to say it. This is my new favorite one. This lightsaber just handles really well. It's very comfortable in the hand. It's incredibly sturdy. The only part that opens is the pommel. And the saber is just gorgeous. Acid etched by Chris Skinner. He just does a fantabulous job. I mean, look at this detail work right here. Let me see if I can get this to focus. Yep. Like, how awesome is that? And then look at this. Just fantastic. So really love seeing that on Nick's sabers, especially in person. I mean, it really adds a lot. All the little finish details, like these lines here, they kind of tie in together. And I mean, they're different components, but Nick just does a really good job of making everything look really uniform, especially, I mean, the emitter looks really nice too. I know this is from another saber company. I think that might be Saber Trio, maybe. Not sure, but they do great work, and Nick just integrates it into his sabers so well. I absolutely love it. The pommel is vented right up against the speaker, so, and then it has a straight shot out. You can see how far my finger goes in. It just is as loud as it possibly could be. So I have this wired up so that this is your power button, and this is your auxiliary. We have Phil Guinness 12mm switches. I have a custom blade plug in here right now, but dump that out. And you have a stock NPXL V3 in there. And then to gain access to your saber, let's put this back in just so it's in there, because it looks cool. Unscrew the pommel. And you can see there's the venting, so very deep venting pommel. But it really works out, because this is a 24mm KR speaker, this little guy, and it is loud. I mean, this is a very loud saber. You have your Proffieboard V2.2, your stock rotary connector for your NeoPixel connector, and your switches to connect to the chassis. Your negative is the spring side of the chassis, and your positive is the nipple side. So nipple of the battery, which is labeled as positive right there, should line up closer to the soundboard. So this goes in, there's no kill switch, so you just pop it in and it starts right up, and you can put this in your saber in any direction as long as it's not speaker first. If you do it this way, it's not going to work. It will fit, but it's not going to work. Put your chassis back inside and tighten your pommel until you'll feel the springs engage, and then just stop once it gets a little tight, and you're good to go. Excuse me, a little frog in my throat there. So power, very loud saber. I'm actually going to turn the volume down. So to do that, hit the power, or hold the power and tap the auxiliary and just twist it to the left a little bit. And then either to select, hit the aux or the power, and it'll select the volume. Now, I would recommend, oh, this is actually Vader's breathing. So the music for this is Vader's breathing, but that way I'm not going to get into any copyright infringements or anything, but you can use your music to set the volume. So you can see that's as quiet as it gets. Verse. Very loud. So I'm gonna, for the sake of me not having to yell over this, I'll set it right here. And then to stop music, hold your power for 1 second and release. This font had a bunch of, this Saber had a bunch of fonts purchased for it, so I get to show those off. But we have Empire Strikes Back. These are all Kyberphonic fonts. Shout out Kyberphonic, Jesse, killing it. Maul from TPM. And the emitter obviously lights up really well. Just a simple wonder. Disgraceful. So to gain lockup, you would just hold the power and then clash the Saber. And then release when you're done with lockup. And then you have your Starfall package. Now this Saber also has gestures, so you can just twist on, twist off. As I said, there's tons of music. I'm gonna get through the Starfall package real quick. Battery level. All right, and then when you get to the battery level, you'll notice you can't start the Saber, but it will play music. It should. Okay, I don't have any music set. Maybe I'll fix that before I send it out. You can't turn the Saber on, but essentially what's happening right now is when you have your blade installed in the Saber, it'll display on the blade length your power setting for the battery, or your power level for the battery. So that's why it says battery level, makes sense. But you won't be able to do anything else except for change fonts. So I'm gonna put this back up to, I have the music started already. Turn it back up. Very loud. Anyway, it's a little much, but yeah, I mean, you can always turn it down if you like. And if you're outside, then the louder the better, right? Or at a con or something. Anyways, to save battery life, you're just going to have to remove your battery. And in order to do that, I just tap my finger right here. Just try and aim for away from the USB, or you can pull it out. It's really not loaded that heavily. It's pretty easy to get out with your finger if you have small fingers, which I do not. But when it comes time to charge this, you'll have a charger just like this from KR Sabers. It goes right in like that. Turn this on for you real quick. And it starts doing this. So when your battery is charging, you can see this is half charged. So it just gave me a little indicator, oh, it's a little more than half charged. So it's almost fully charged. But yeah, the indicator is great. It lets you know how charged your battery is. It's a smart charger, so you can't overcharge your batteries. These are really great, and I love them. And they're easy to get the batteries out of. So can't go wrong with KR Sabers. That's where I get all my components. Anyways, this battery will be shipped in the chassis. It's because of shipping reasons, but I'm going to have a little piece of electrical tape over the positive of the nipple so that power isn't engaged while it's in transit. So when you get it, you'll have to take the chassis out, remove the battery, and take the little tab off. Anyways, let's wrap this video up. Alright guys, that does it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe for more videos featuring awesome sabers just like this one. There's going to be plenty more in the near future, so you're not going to want to miss out, I promise. Lots of master chassis coming, and I don't know, maybe if you stick around you'll see a blaster or two. But if you need a Saber installed, make sure to reach out at john@sabersforever.com. I'd be happy to help you out with any inquiries that you have and let you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. But that being said, until the next time, may the Force be with you.